Good morning again, everyone. This is Dan with Senior E-Bike Nation. We're going to finish our last segment here to our 15-mile marker. And then I'll tell you a little bit about the bike once I get there. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around here and let's continue our ride. We got about 4 to 4.5 miles to go. Thank you. A lot of times I'll see deer right through here, especially in the fall and the late fall when they're going through their rut season. You'll see quite a few of them out on the trail. Up here where this overpass is, I used to see a rooster all the time, just right on the trail under the overpass. I don't see him anymore either. Got a series of stop signs to go through once we get up here, heading into the speedway, local dragway they have here. Again, these stop signs nobody ever stops at because there's never any traffic, but I have really made it a point of contention to stop at all these stop signs, regardless for somebody coming or not. Again, we wouldn't be going through stop signs on the road, I guarantee it. If you're out on the road riding, you would follow those traffic laws by stopping just like you would in a car. Getting ready to come up on the speedway up here. They don't do any racing or running up through Wednesday. Then they pick it back up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those 4 days they race. One of those days they do what they call testing. Last series of stop signs going through the speedway here. They even got both gates closed right here, so nobody's going to come through here at all. We'll be doing a video here shortly. Caleb is about ready to do the bike conversion on his bike. He's going to put a e-bike conversion on his one of his bikes. So we'll be doing a video on that, so you guys can see how you do this on your own. This is right at our 12-mile marker, so we got about 3 miles to go from here. I've even seen deer right up through here before. A little bit slower pace today than we normally are. I've been in pedal assist 2 most of the time, and it's a very easy cadence at 18 miles an hour. But this bike is really built for comfort with those dual suspension and those air shocks in the back. It makes it for a very comfortable ride. So Cyrusher did a very good job on that. Got a beautiful creek down to the left here. I know you guys probably can't see a lot of it. I'll try to turn the camera once I get up here a little ways, a little better view of it. There's a section of the creek, it's got a really high hill on it, so I might be able to get a view of that once I get up here. Got a little bridge up here that you can cross and go over to the fairgrounds. Takes you to another bike trail. Haven't been that way in a while. Yeah, I think I just missed that area I wanted to show you guys, but it's all right. The motor's a little loud on this bike. Not terrible. But I'll tell you, my aerial rider, my first e-bike I bought, that 750 watt motor on the back of that thing, you could not even hear it. It's that quiet. But I guess with the torque sensors and all that, they made these a little bit louder. About 1 3/4 miles left from here to get to the halfway point. Well, you can see the cottonwood all over the place. It's just flying in the air. I don't know if you've ever went fishing with this cottonwood flying, but you get that on your fishing line, you ain't getting it off. That stuff gets on your fishing line when it gets wet, and it's virtually impossible to get off the fishing line. I love to fish. I haven't had a chance to get out in the last couple years. Or shall I say, I haven't made time to get out and fish. But I love to fish. I love to hunt too, but I haven't done that in a number of years. I don't like deer hunting. I used to do rabbit and squirrel hunting a lot as a kid. My dad used to take me. Yeah, he wouldn't let me hold a shotgun till I was 15 years old. So by the time I was 9 or 10, I would go with them, but I would be the dog out kicking the rabbits up, you may say, because my dad. I asked him. I said, "How come I can't hunt?" He says, "When you're 15 years old, you can't." He said, "You got to learn a lot about gun safety." So I appreciated that out of my dad. Still got about 72% of my battery, and I've come probably 13 miles now. I've noticed on this Ovia, it does not take near as long to charge the battery as it does my other e-bikes. Normally it takes 5 to 6 hours if you got it drained at 20 to 30%. This one will charge in about 4 hours. And I think it's only got a 3 amp charger, so, but it's definitely a faster charge on the bike. Coming up on our first set of stop signs here. Got about 3 of them we got to cross up here. All the main roads coming into town. This is called Xenia, Ohio, Xenia. Next couple, I'll have to push a button to cross the street. More of a flashing warning sign for the cars to let you know they're coming. One more set to cross here. Guy's not stopping, of course. Lady seen the light was flashing, the other side stopped. She decided to keep on going. That's why I continue to tell you about situational awareness. Keep your head on a swivel. You just never know what somebody else is going to do when they're in a car. Yeah, about to pull up on our halfway point up here. An old train station built in the 1800s up here. They've remodeled it over the years, but got quite a few bikers out today. I see a lot of cars and trucks up here with bike racks and things like that on them. A few of them out today. And from this juncture up here, you can go 4 different directions all over Ohio. This is one of those strategic points that will take you everywhere. We'll go up here and pull around the building probably. Then I'll get off the bike and we'll talk about it a little bit, and then we'll sign out for the day. And once I sign out, I'll grab a quick lunch, and then I'll be heading back my other 15 miles. Okay, here we are at our halfway point. I'm going to take the camera off the handlebar mount here, and we'll talk about the bike a little bit, like we always do. Okay, this is again the Cyrusher Ovia. It is a 20-inch fat tire bike, and it has everything that you want on an e-bike, shall we say. Very comfortable ride. It has got a 750 watt rear hub motor down here, and it's got a tourney derailleur. And it's got a 52 volt 17 amp hour battery that sits in this down tube right here. Now the battery, as soon as you open this key up, the battery comes forward. With my Cyrusher Komoda, it's just the opposite. The battery come out of the top, my Komoda. So the Ovia is a little bit different. Here's the air shock in the back. Very comfortable ride. And they've got the controller and everything up under the pedals here. Now the pedals also fold on this bike, as you can see. Now just pull this little latch here, and it actually folds this pedal in and out. Where on the Cyrusher Komoda that I had, it had folding pedals. You just pulled up here and it folded the whole pedal. And the Komodo always, once you went around turns, you always ground it out on those pedals for some reason. So they redesigned the Ovia pedals, and they're much better. And it has also got a pedal assist 1 through 5, and it'll do about 28 miles an hour. Right now I got about 72% of my battery left, which is about what it was last time I come up here. And it's also got a Shimano 7-speed shifter, and very comfortable seat. I just leave this stock seat on here. I think it's very comfortable. And it's got a twist throttle here also, and I really like that. And it's got headlights here, very bright. It actually puts out like a square pattern when you put the lights on at nighttime. And as you can see, the horn is pretty loud. Now, they did make one difference here on the hydraulic brakes. Before, they had Tektro hydraulic brakes, where now they switched to Logan. I'm not sure they did that on all the Cyrushers or just for this model, but that was a little bit different. But the stopping on it is extremely good. And then it's got a rack that also comes with the bike. I actually purchased this bag aftermarket by Rock Brothers, and a couple cup holders that I also purchased aftermarket. But you can see the wire management on this bike is very good. Just comes down through here with this light, and it goes down into the down tube. And it's got a really cool looking headlight on it. It looks like more of a motorcycle look. If you look at the front of this bike, it's got the motorcycle look with the handlebars and the headlight, the way it's designed. Very different. Now, a couple aftermarket again things that I purchased is this mirror. They sent this with bar end mirror as part of the package, but I didn't like those bar end mirrors at all. So I purchased this aftermarket, and I really like it. Same with this little bag. It hung really well here, where I can keep my keys or whatever I want to put in there. And yeah, if you guys got any comments about this bike, again, it's got 20-inch fat tires by 4-inch fat tires, so very comfortable. And it's got a 180mm disc rotors on the bike. But anyway, that's a little bit about the Cyrusher Ovia. I want to thank you guys for stopping by the channel here and riding along with me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Put any comments that you have down in the comment section, and then share and like the video, and I will see you guys on the next video.